friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make lifestyle and adult coloring videos here on this YouTube channel. And today I am doing the coloring habits tag. This tag was originated by Sassy Coloring, and I was not specifically tagged by anybody, but I've really been wanting to do this tag and just more tag videos in general, so I figured why the heck not. I'm just gonna do this fun tag, answer some questions, and color in World of Mice Stained Glass Color by Number by Sun Life Drawing. And yeah, I think this doesn't really need a long intro. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. So let's just get right into today's video. So the first color I need is black. I am actually just using my Cali Art brush markers. This is just the shade S Black. And then that's number 1, but let's get into the questions. So in case, I don't know if the sound is, getting weird, but I'm actually looking over at my computer over here on the side for the questions. But question number 1 is, do you have a certain place for coloring? Yes and no. I'm trying to find number 1. Oh, over here. Okay, so yes and no. Okay, so I color in a few different places, so I guess I have a few different coloring spots. So one of the places is right here at my desk in my bedroom. Another place I color a lot is at the couch downstairs in my family room when I'm hanging out with my parents. And then I also, that actually might be the only one. Okay, well, I was not expecting that to be the only one. And then another place I like to color sometimes is my bed. So sometimes I color in bed too, but that's kind of it for where I color. I'm looking for a gray. Here we go. Okay, sorry. So yeah, those are the few places that I color the most. Can't believe that was the only black. I feel like that's just not correct. Okay, awesome. Question number 2 is, what time of the day do you feel the most inspired? Definitely at nighttime. I don't really color much during the day. I like to color after dinner, before bed. And that's usually when I feel the most inspired to color. I also feel, and this isn't a time of day, but I feel inspired to color also when I'm watching coloring videos on YouTube. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but anytime I'm watching a coloring video on YouTube, I get more inspired to color. So yeah, sometimes it's not a certain time of day, but yeah, anytime I'm watching a coloring video or nighttime, I tend to get the most inspired. Question number 3 is, can you stop mid-picture or do you have to finish it? I definitely can stop mid-picture. That 100% doesn't bother me, as long as I only have one page going at a time per medium. I'm gonna say that, because if I have a really intricate double page spread in let's say an Airy book, there might be a chance where I don't finish it right away and I want to do a color by number in the meantime to take over. I feel like I'm going into a completely different question. I don't know if that's a question, but I'm answering it anyways. Yeah, I'm cool with stopping mid-picture, basically, if I'm going back and forth between 2 different pictures, which I don't normally do, again, unless I have a super crazy page in a really hard book, detailed book. Yeah, I am totally cool with stopping mid-picture. I felt like that was a huge tangent I definitely didn't need to go on, and I did. Question number 4 is, do you eat or drink while coloring? Okay, I don't eat while I color, just because I just never do. I don't know, I don't have a good reason as to why I don't. I just do not eat while I color, but I always have something to drink while I color, whether it's a soda like I have right now, coffee, decaf, because it's usually at night when I'm coloring, What else do I drink? I drink water while coloring. I haven't bought wine in a while, but I feel like a fun wine and coloring like night would be super duper fun. So yeah, to answer that question, I do not eat while I color, but I do drink while I color. I always have to finish up the big space before I move on because alcohol marker will streak otherwise. Question number 5, multitasking. Music or TV while coloring? Yes, absolutely. I always multitask while I color. Like, I always have a Netflix show on. I've been debating lately getting into more podcasts while I color, just because I know those are super, super interesting to listen to, and you don't actually have to, like, have your eyes be focused on the presentation or whatever. But yes, I definitely always at least have a TV going, or a TV show, a YouTube video, any of that. Always do. I do not like coloring in silence, which is obviously what I'm doing right now, but it's different because I feel like I'm talking, you know, to you guys. But yeah, that's my answer for that one. All right, we got number 6, one picture at a time or multiple. Okay, yeah, I definitely was going on a tangent with this a little bit earlier, but so normally I am a one picture type, like at a time kind of person, but here's the exception, okay? If I'm coloring a super detailed double page spread, let's say, in a Hannah Carlson, an Airy book, something like that, and I am like losing inspiration or just overall getting tired of coloring it, if I feel like it's going to start getting messy because I'm just going to randomly throw color at it, I will move on to a color by number page in a different medium. I will use alcohol markers instead. Do a page like this, like the World of Mice book. I will do a Color Questopia book, something really quick and easy, and then I'll go back to the double page spread or the just really intricate page. Even if it's not intricate, if I'm really just losing interest in it, that's something I will do. Otherwise, I am a one picture at a time kind of person, and I actually think that's it for all the 2s. I don't know. Well, that's all I'm coloring for now with the 2s because I think that's it. So the next color we need is dark brown. I have my little Cali Art swatch sheet here. I'm going to pick Y648 if I can find it. I hate the way Cali Art packages their markers. Absolutely, absolutely despise it. Okay, I don't despise it. That was very dramatic. Here it is. It's Praline. You guys can't even see that. Wow. Okay. Anyways, we are on question number 7. Do you color at home / like do you take it on the go? I'm just trying to find a 3 to start with. Okay, I guess we'll start over here. Okay, so I only color at home. I do not like carrying my coloring stuff with me, and you know, granted, I haven't really gone anywhere to take it since I really began this hobby. I used to take my coloring stuff over to my friend Katie's apartment, but I feel like that's kind of different because we literally had like designated like coloring and wine nights. So yeah, that's kind of that. I'm actually going to my sister's house in a couple weeks to dog sit for her. I told you guys this in a vlog a while ago, but I'm going to be taking a lot of my art supplies with me, a lot of my coloring supplies and coloring books. That is the one exception. I already know I'm going to bring far too many books for the amount of time I'm going to have there. But on one hand, like I know my sister's going to be working and then she'll be in labor and I'll be home alone. So it's kind of like I'm going to need some things to do. So yeah, that was a very weird answer, I feel like. I feel like I didn't really answer the question, but I don't usually take it with me to go, but in these circumstances I did. Otherwise, no. On a normal basis, I don't. Let's see here. Do you try to convince people in your life to start coloring? I don't actively try to convince people to color, but I have, I believe, inspired a few of my friends to color. I don't actually know if Katie, like, I was the reason she started coloring, or if we kind of did it together. Like, I think it was more if we did it together, so I don't think that really counts. But, so shout out to my friends, Jess and Amanda. But I don't think they were really into coloring that much before I started talking about it to them. So I think I kind of inspired them. Girlfriends, let me know in the comments if I'm 100% off. I totally might be making that up. I always make shit up, but yeah, I don't actively try to convince people to color. Like, I obviously think it's great for anxiety. It's a fun hobby, but no, I don't actively try to convince people to color. Yeah, I just know it's not everybody's cup of tea. So no, I don't actively try to convince people, but I think I have convinced people in the past to color. Let's see. Question number 9. We only have 2 more left. Do you go back and look at old pictures? Oh yeah, I do all of the time go back and look at old pictures. Whenever I'm just looking through like a coloring book to see what I want to color, I'm looking back at the old pictures I've colored. Even sometimes when I'm bored, I just like to sit and look at what I've done. I'm not the best colorist out there. I mean, I literally just use like Crayola markers in my Hannah Carlson books, and I use like Ohuhus and Cali Arts in my, color by numbers. But you know what? Like, at the end of the day, I made this, like, I colored this in my choices, and it's awesome. It's my artwork, like, I mean, it's not my artwork, but y'all know what I mean. Like, I colored it. So yeah, to answer that question, wow, as I completely forget what the question was even asking. Oh yeah, I look back at old pictures sometimes. I can't believe I forgot that question. Okay, we are on to question number 10, which is, if you aren't coloring, what other hobbies do you participate in? This is a fantastic question because I feel like it's not talked about enough on what other people's other people's hobbies are besides coloring. Luckily I have a YouTube channel where I show some other hobbies, but let me get into explaining them. Let's see here. What other hobbies do I have? I sing. I absolutely love singing. I have a couple videos up on my channel of me singing. If you guys ever want to check those out, there's some of my first videos. They were included in my vlogs. So I sing. I was super into theater in high school. Oh, I missed a 2. I was super into theater in high school. Always did the plays and the musicals. Let's see, what other hobbies do I have? Does watching Netflix count as a hobby? If so, that is like one of my hobbies for sure. Trying to think if there's anything else. That sounds so bad. I actually thoroughly enjoy video editing, which is why I started a YouTube channel. I enjoy sitting down. I enjoy cutting the clips, watching them back, making sure everything flows. I really, really enjoy that. So that's one of my hobbies too. And yeah, I think that is it, I guess, for this tag video. I'm just gonna finish up these couple of spots, and this video actually still ended up longer than I anticipated it being. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna end the coloring off here since I finished with the questions, but I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much to Sassy Colors for creating this tag. I'm gonna 100% link her channel in the description box, and I am not going to tag anybody in this video. If you're watching this and you want to do it, I tag you. Feel free to let people know that I tagged you if you want. It's a free-for-all. I'll be happy to watch anybody who does this tag. Just let me know in the comments if you've done it. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and let me know in the comments what other kind of coloring videos you guys want to see from me in the future. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!